Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. So today we are doing a reading that I feel has been requested in various forms by quite a few people during the time that I've had this channel and been doing these readings, and that is, why did you meet this person? So quick disclaimer, I know some of you will be asking about friends, work colleagues, or people that you have as an acquaintance but you're not sure what their meaning is in your life, and that is absolutely fine because I haven't really intended to do this reading with any type of person in mind, but I am aware that a lot of people will be asking about romantic connections, whether present or past, that have been confusing, that were or are confusing. So just bear that in mind if you're not asking a romantic question, that I will be using some cards that are romance related, so you can just discount those. That's completely fine, but those will be used in the reading. And before we get into it as well, I want to say a big thank you to the lovely Michelle, who has kindly donated these cards for us today. This is the Sun and Moon Tarot. Box is here. So thank you so much to Michelle for your kindness and generosity. If she is in the comments section, then please do show her some love, you guys, because she's been very generous in giving us this deck, and I'm so excited to use it. I've been using it in a few private readings so far, but this is the first time to use it on the channel because I only received it a few days ago. I also want to ask, did anyone send me or buy on my wish list the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle? I only ask because I noticed that it had been written down on my list as having been purchased, but that was over a week ago now, so normally with it being an Amazon wish list it wouldn't take that amount of time to arrive. So if you did buy that for me from my wish list, would you please let me know, because I think we're going to have to try and track where that has got to if you are the person who bought that for me. So please let me know in the comments or in an email if you were that person. So let's take a look at the piles today. As you can see, we're going to do some live shuffling like I did in a couple of the previous videos because that was really popular with you people. So pile 1, we are using the Sun and Moon Tarot. Thank you again to Michelle. You're so kind and generous for donating this lovely deck. And on pile 1 we have this little chick with the Hello Kitty hat. Then pile 2, we will be using the Ramses Tarot of Eternity, and we are using the little chick with the Rilakkuma hat, Rilakkuma. And pile 3, we'll be using Happy Tarot, and we've got the little chick with the Stitch hat. So whichever one, it could be the pile or the chick that's catching your eye. Don't go by the one that you think is the cutest or the deck that you'd rather have used in your reading. Just go by where you're feeling intuitively drawn, because that will give you the more accurate reading. Also, I will say it's fine to choose more than one reading. You may find that if you choose more than one pile that you only resonate with like half of each of the readings, and that's fine as well. This is only a general reading on YouTube. It's not a private reading, so do just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I really hope you enjoy this and that it's helpful. I also want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons, including Alex, Alexandra, Kat, Ashley, Jeanette and Kelly. Thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. So with that being said, let's get into the reading. I'm going to start with pile number 1. Hi there pile 1, if you chose the little chick with the Hello Kitty hat and also the Sun and Moon Tarot, then this is your reading. So let's take a look at what the cards have to say. As I said, I'm going to shuffle live on camera as I have done for the previous few readings, just because that's been really popular. I'll also be using oracle cards. I've got plenty of those next to the mat here, and if you're new to the channel, do stick around because we don't just do cards here, we do charms and dice as well. So make sure you stay and get your full reading. So let's see why you met this person, what the reason was for this person to come into your life. Okay, so we've got the Sun here. We've got Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. We have got the Fool. And Three of Swords. Okay, so thank you again so much to Michelle for getting us this lovely Sun and Moon Tarot. I'm really going to enjoy using it, not just in private readings, but on YouTube as well, because it's so beautiful. So what I can see is that this person definitely brought you a lot of happiness in the beginning, and that there's this sense of this person kind of illuminating your life when you were in quite a dark time, and definitely bringing feelings for you as well. With the Princess of Cups and the Fool, I feel like this person kind of, in a way, began a new beginning for you in life, or kind of kick-started or was the catalyst for you to embark on something new in your life. And this may have been something like a spiritual awakening. It may have been like this person pushed you to, through whether meaningfully or not meaning to, they pushed you to kind of start a new career or to go traveling or something. Maybe this person was just your first relationship romantically, or your first proper friend, and it was like the beginning of a journey relationship wise for you. And I am seeing this person as having hurt you in some way. This person definitely came into your life to teach you some kind of lesson about healing and self-worth is what I'm feeling, because it's as though they make you happy, they bring all of this kind of promise and new beginnings into your life, and then they leave you, or they leave you feeling very hurt or confused or very unhappy. And it's almost like a lesson not to place your worth in the hands of other people, or not to place your happiness in other people's hands. So, you know, don't let your happiness, whether or not you're happy and fulfilled, be determined by how someone's feeling towards you on that day. Is kind of what I'm seeing as being part of the lesson behind this person entering your life. But I will get some more oracle cards, because I mean, we've got so many here to use. I'm so excited to get all of these onto the mat. We might run out of space a bit today. So let's see, group 1. So we have here intention and love. So definitely for a lot of you, this was a romantic connection or a very, very close friendship where you felt that a lot of love was being exchanged. First, craving, compulsion, obsession, number 21. And then creator, catalyst, oh my goodness, maker, mother, father, number 9. I said the word catalyst earlier. Wow. Yes, this person definitely kickstarted something for you. And what I'm seeing with like intention, love, and then thirst, it feels almost like it's telling a little story, right? So we've got intention and love. It feels like this person's intention was to love you, or they told you that they wanted to love you and that they wanted to bring love into your life. And I feel as though you lovingly gave energy towards this person, that you really gave them a lot of love very purely and very kindly and compassionately. That was just your intention, was to love this person or to spend very compassionate, kind time with them. But it turned into some kind of obsession, and it may have been on their side, your side, or both, but I'm feeling like a bit of a codependent relationship here. And so again, I want to put this with the cards where it's saying like, just take relationships as they come. Don't place too much importance on how someone sees you or the way someone treats you. And then, I mean, I just have to laugh at catalyst, because that's just what I said earlier, that this person was a catalyst for a new beginning for you. They kind of created, in many ways, the circumstances that you're in now. And I feel as though without this person coming into your life, even if they did bring a lot of sorrow and a lot of suffering with them, you would not be the person you are today, and you would not have had the experiences and the lessons that you have learned today. So I feel like this person, however you might be feeling about them, you do have a lot to thank them for in some way. Some of you have also had children with this person as well, because the words mother and father are coming out on that card. So this person may have left you with children or with a child. Back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. Number 3. So this person did bring you out of your shell in many ways. It feels like they made you more confident. They made you feel like you were more able to go after what it was you wanted in life. So like this girl is coming out of a cave, and it's like a dark cave, but she's going out into this very colourful world. And that's what I'm seeing, is that this person brought you out of this cave and made you feel like you could have what it was that you wanted in life, or that you could experience what it was that you'd always wanted to experience. This person made you realize what you wanted from life. Then we have Green Tara, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And we have Artemis, Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So we've got 2 goddesses coming out for you here. With the Green Tara card, again, I feel like before this person came along, you maybe didn't have much of a social life, or you didn't really open up to people very much. So I feel like you put a lot of trust in this person, and this was one of the first people that you really opened up to, or that you really kind of shared your feelings with in many ways. And this could be in a friendship sense, like the first person that you really grew close to. It could be the first person that you really trusted at work, or like I suspect for many of you, the first person that you really loved or grew close to in a relationship, or you put a lot of trust in this person when you'd been in a bit of a hermit mode or a bit of a dark time. So this person taught you to actually come out of your shell and to rely on others again. So please don't let your experience with this person make you feel as though you shouldn't trust others, because that's kind of going against what the lesson is teaching you here. It's asking you to interact more with people. And Guardian as well, knowing that no matter what happens, you are safe and protected. So you will come out of difficult situations perfectly fine. Then we have Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So maybe learning to have that lovely, you know, relationship with someone where you just feel so magnetically drawn towards them, bringing some excitement and some enthusiasm into your life. Then we have Saint-Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So you've got the Ascended Master Saint-Germain coming out for you here. And so karma releasing, I feel like for some of you, this person has had a previous lifetime with you, or maybe a cycle of previous lifetimes, because it feels as though they were drawn up in a karmic situation with you, and that they came into your life partly to tie up old karmic bonds. So now your karma with this person, if you have moved on from this relationship, or if you are healing from whatever's happened and are still kind of talking to this person but getting over the situation, you have now, I feel, dealt with that karma and can now start afresh, either with or without this person, whatever you prefer. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Wow. Definitely this seems like a very powerful connection. I think, again, with this Chemistry card, I feel like as soon as you met this person, or very quickly into meeting them and talking to them, there was like a very intense connection, right? I feel as though you started talking and you were like, my goodness, I've known this person all my life, it feels like, or this has to be the person for me, or we were meant to meet each other because this is such an intense connection, like a fated meeting kind of thing. And they definitely brought a lot of change into your life, because we've got there the Fool, which is all about bringing about a new beginning. Okay, so then the Akashic Tarot says Reflection, number 19, in reverse. This is the only deck that I read reversals for. And 7 of Scrolls, Intricacies and Industry. So I always read from the guidebook for this deck just because of how well it's explained. And as I said, this is the only deck that I read reversals for. So, Reflection in the reverse. It says, this card can indicate a cancelled or changed trip. However, it often goes much deeper than that. Water, the symbol of our emotional energy, is now on top, because the image is reversed. It washes over you, blocking your reflective experience and disrupting your life's journey. Indeed, you may have been experiencing an inner battle between your emotional needs and your intuitive voice, with the emotions often winning. The astral energy that feeds your psychic sensitivity can get lost when the lower emotions take over. It's time to look within and understand the emotional storms that are influencing you. Do they stem from lack or fear? Find out what motivates your emotional ups and downs. Meditate to reconnect to your source. When you calm the emotional seas, you will again be illuminated from above. So really beautiful card there. So that is talking about how this person definitely brought like an emotional storm with them into your life, and you may have not even been a particularly emotional person beforehand. Like, this may have really shook you just how much this relationship, this experience affected you. And I feel as though partly this was to bring you closer to spirit, and I think some of you really did have a spiritual awakening as a result of your relationship with this person and the experiences that they brought to you, because the kind of emotional disconnect and the emotional imbalance forced you to meditate, or forced you to look to things like God or tarot or prayer or mindfulness to overcome those feelings and get back into balance. So I feel like a lot of you have, in many ways, this person to thank for your spiritual nature or your spiritual understanding, that you wouldn't have reached an understanding of spirituality so early in your life if you hadn't met this person, if that makes sense. So then 7 of Scrolls, we've got Intricacies and Industry. It says, work on a Renaissance cathedral has just begun. At first this building seems modest, but in time its grandeur will reach several stories high and across the centuries. But now piles of stones and rock dot the scene. A mason bends, focusing intently on a plumb bob that hangs next to a partially built wall. This instrument will help him determine if the wall is straight and true. At a very basic level, this card could indicate building or renovating a home or business. This card also shows that you're on your way to greatness, but it requires attending to even the tiniest of particulars. Be diligent with the specifics in your strategy and pay considerable attention to detail and follow through. While you may have a long-term goal in mind, the small steps are what's important now. Even the most magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. It is only by heaping up the small that the great can be achieved. So this, again, the plumb bob is a lot about balance, you know, trying to figure out whether the wall is straight and well built. And I feel like it's just saying, again, this is all part of the process. You know, this is not just one experience and then the healing is done and you're over it. This is all part of your experience in this lifetime. Again, I feel like it's saying that you've had a few lifetimes with this person, that it's like just part of your journey with this person. But definitely it's a gradual process. So especially I feel like for some of you, you will need to hear this. If you have been on a journey of healing and you've been feeling like you haven't been overcoming it quickly enough, or you haven't completed your healing quickly enough, don't worry, because it is a very gradual process. And I said to someone in the comments a little while ago who said healing is not a straight line, which is absolutely true. I say that I think healing is more like a series of circles that are like interlinked. You know, you start off and you think you're going really well, and then all of a sudden you're like almost back to where you started, but you push forward and you move on to the next one, and then it's like you come back a long way again, and then you have to keep moving forward. And that's what it's like, I feel. There are a series of regression that comes with all kinds of healing, big or small. So I think some of you needed to hear that message. So we'll get you a couple more cards and then we'll do your charms and dice. So you have a blue card, which is Das Unbewusste, the subconscious. Number 23, Der Schatten. Okay, the shadow. So this person forced you to deal with your shadow side, or forced you to deal with fears or aspects of your personality that you kind of tend to run away from because you find them confronting or triggering or overwhelming or just unpalatable in some way. So this person forced you to deal with your shadow side in many ways, and to raise your vibration as a result of that, and to acknowledge the less palatable sides of your personality, which we all have. So then we've got an angel card, and let's get one of these. Okay, and one of these. Oh, a few of those. Okay, so we have got number 4. Let me just see which angel that is. Haven't used this deck very much. So number 4 is Angel of the Hearth. Live in harmony with yourself and others, and the world will improve. So all about learning to be in balance with yourself, no matter what happens in your life, and about learning to live in harmony with others as well. Then we have number 17, the Fates. So you were definitely fated to meet this person, which is so weird because I'm sure I said that earlier, that you felt fated to meet this person. It's really weird how I'm kind of in sync with what the cards are saying today before they've even come out. But yeah, the Fates, again, feel like this person might be a soulmate or a karmic partner for you. And then we've got 3 little angel cards from the Angel Keys card deck. Živ míru se sebou I se světem. And this is so similar to this card because it says live in peace with yourself and with the world. And this is all about living in harmony with yourself and with other people. Then we've got si pod nejvyšší ochranou. You are under the highest protection. And I mean, that's what this Guardian card is saying, that you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And buď na sebe hodný. Be good to yourself. And this angel is kind of hugging himself. There's love in the air, you know, there's this kind self-care feeling. So learning to take care of yourself and not put yourself down and not be angry with yourself is part of what this person taught you through the healing process. So let's get your charms and dice on top. Quick disclaimer, if you have the volume turned up really loud, if you're wearing headphones, or if you just generally don't like the sound of the charms, please turn the volume down while I shuffle because they can be a little bit loud sometimes. So group 1, why did you meet this person? Okay, so we've also got some charms that actually kind of fell out while I was shuffling. So we got the snowflake. So for some of you, you met this person in winter, or winter is important to your connection. We also have the explosion, something happening suddenly. Again, I feel like it was a very sudden and intense connection. And we've got the mature man. So this person may be a man who is older than you, or who seemed more experienced than you. This person may also have led you to grow closer to a man in your life, or an authority figure like a father, grandfather, uncle figure. That's what I'm seeing. So guardian angels surrounding you. I think a lot of you really grew closer to your angels because of this. We've got a couple of angelic signs here. We've also got the death charm and this leaf, which is about releasing things. So both of these charms are saying that meeting this person was about learning when to let go of things, you know, learning when to move on from a situation. Just noticed we've got another winter charm there, so winter seems to be quite important. We also have the mustache, so definitely strong masculine energy here surrounding this man, but with the mustache it reminds me of Hercule Poirot, and so he's a detective, so I always think of like finding stuff out, self-discovery in many ways, or some of you did have to kind of do some sleuthing and discover the truth behind a lie, or the truth behind someone's game that they were playing with you. I think a lot of you learned as well not to compete with other people or compete for someone's affection. So some of you will have been in third-party situations with this person, or where this person kind of consistently put their work or their friends or their family above you, and you found that hurtful, but you've learned not to kind of compete with other people. Then we've got the teamwork symbol. So again, this feeling of learning to be in harmony with others. The letter J and the letter V. So those will be names or surnames, place names, words might come to some of you, but don't worry if that's not for you, it might just be for a few people. We've got the unicorn as well. So this feeling of purity, being very unique, very special, learning that you are this special, unique soul. And I feel like in many ways this did cleanse you, although that might seem a bit strange because obviously you've been through a difficult time with this person, but I feel as though the healing process taught you that actually you're a very pure person. And I feel like the healing process also pulled off, it's weird how I'm saying this, I'm saying like someone pulling off layers and layers of, in many ways, self-deception. Like you pulled off the layers that society had put on you that tried to make you think you were someone that you weren't. So like you kind of got back to who you were meant to be in many ways, like the person that you were when you were a child, before societal expectations and family pressure and peer pressure and your own anxieties and insecurities made you change who you were and hide who you were. That's like what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone just pulling off all of these layers of like masks and disguises and stuff. So that's a really nice little vision that I'm getting here. Also got the lightning bolt. So something that was very shocking for you. I really feel as though either the connection was just very sudden, intense and shocking, or the fact that this person did what they did to you was very unexpected for you and really floored you in many ways. Then we've got the black obsidian ball, and because it's so like perfectly black and dark, I just always think of mystery. In many ways, things that are hidden from you. So I think for a lot of you, this person lied to you and you uncovered that lie, or you uncovered some kind of deception or something that was being hidden from you. We've got the saxophone, brand new charm, first time it's come out. Saxophone to me is about sophistication. I really love jazz music. Comment below if you love jazz music, and I just think of being like really sophisticated, really high culture, so maybe getting back to your interests, because we have got back to what you love with this card. And then we've got summer. So summer and winter are two key seasons for some of you. For some of you, you might only resonate with the winter, for some of you just the summer, that's completely fine, but for some of you both will have a meaning as well in this connection. So let's get your dice on top. Okay, so we're rolling number 4, the Looney Tunes dice. They look like this. And we're rolling 3 of them for you today. Okay, and the reason why I do that if you're new to the channel is because I don't want to roll all 9 dice all the time if only 3 of them, for example, have a message for you, because it's just confusing or just not helpful otherwise. So group 1, why did you meet this person? Okay, wow, this person really threw a bomb into your life. We've got quite a few charms here now about something being very sudden, very shocking, very explosive. We've got the expect powerful change card. So I really feel that this person shook up your life in many ways, either through coming into your life or through what they did that made you unhappy. Also, this person kind of taught you indirectly not to beat yourself up. I think through your spiritual awakening, you've learned not to blame yourself for things that other people do or the way that other people perceive you. I feel like you've learned to just accept yourself for who you are, or you're on the journey to doing that and to learning that. That's what I'm seeing for a lot of you. Also, the cheese. As your last little message here, the cheese just always makes me think something stinks, so like something's suspicious, and that's what's making me think again that some of you discovered a third party that you didn't know about, discovered maybe a secret child, discovered lies, untruths, or just kind of generally things that were being kept from you that this person was engaged in, or twisting the truth in many ways. It might not have been an out and out lie, but someone who just kind of played with the truth a little bit. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of you learned not to just trust everything that someone says just on face value. So I hope you enjoyed this group 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please do comment below, let me know how it resonated. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All of these things really do help out the channel. And I'm so excited that we got to 10k, and we're already really far on the way to 11k. So thank you so much to all of you who are a part of this family and a part of my journey with this channel. It's just incredible. So thank you to all of you. If you would like to help out the channel in any other way, I have links in the description as to how you can do that. So I've got my Patreon page where I offer exclusive content, and you can just get to know me better over there. That's a good way to show support. I've also got a PayPal link for tips and donations, and I have a tarot and oracle wish list on Amazon. So I would love it if you would give that a quick look over and see if there's anything that really catches your eye. Also, I have an Etsy shop for angel healing sessions and private readings. All of these are linked in the description, so if you want to do any of that, do check out the links. But thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I do hope this video was helpful, especially if some of you were quite confused about your connection with this person. Have a lovely rest of your day, you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, take care. Hey there everyone who chose pile 2 with the Rilakkuma chick and the Ramses Tarot of Eternity. This is your pile, so let's take a look and see what the cards have to say about why you met this person, what the kind of underlying reason or lesson was behind meeting this person for you. If you're new to the channel, do stick around as well, because we don't just do cards here, we do charms and dice as well. So make sure you stay and get your full reading. Also feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'll be putting the link to that in the timestamps and in the description box as well. I'll just be posting like daily cards for people and updates about the channel. So let's see, group 2, why did you meet this person? Okay. Right. So let's see what we've got. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Okay, so I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth energies, and also Pisces as well. Okay, so I feel like this person, whether directly or indirectly, caused you to stand up for yourself a lot and caused you to realize your own self-worth. With both of these cards, I'm kind of seeing you in many ways reaching breaking point and understanding what you will and won't accept for yourself, and how much you have to suffer or go through in a relationship before you pull yourself out of it, or before you say no, or before you stand up and say, look, this isn't acceptable, I don't like the way you're treating me. So for a lot of you, there was an underlying lesson here about self-worth and confidence, assertiveness, standing up for yourself. Also with the moon, I feel like this person triggered some subconscious issues for you that needed to be healed. This may be past life issues, it may be childhood issues, issues from previous relationships being brought back up because they weren't completely healed. You may have also attracted this person or been drawn towards this person because of something in your subconscious. So that's what I'm seeing. Let's get some more cards. I've got plenty of oracle cards here today. And of course the charms and dice a little bit later. Soulmate. Okay, this person is a member of your soul family. So they agreed to come into this lifetime and meet you to teach you whatever lesson they've taught you. Seasons of the heart and rose petals. Okay, interesting. So with the Knight of Pentacles, I was already kind of feeling that this was a process for you, that you didn't just meet this person and learn the lesson and that was it. Definitely this person agreed with you before you were born to come into this life and teach you this lesson. Seasons of the heart. Let's look at this first of all. So this card is saying that we all have our seasons just like nature. So when you go through a winter period of your life where you feel like nothing's working out for you, no opportunities are coming your way, you feel like your life is barren or cold or empty, spring is just around the corner. You know, winter is always followed by spring. And equally, summer is followed by autumn and all of these things. So it's fine and normal to go through this ebb and flow in life. And rose petals is a really beautiful card, telling you that the difficulties you've been through were necessary so that you could have more enriching experiences in the future. So maybe this person taught you what you will and won't accept in relationships, for example. Maybe this person taught you to be careful about who you work with and those kinds of things, and to really value not just the job itself and the payroll, but also the people that you work with. Hope, anticipation, bright prospects, wish, number 43. Okay, let's get one of these cards. And number 25, romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So some of you were love bombed by this person. This person kind of brought a lot of love into your life and then either took it away or made you confused about it in some way, made you kind of work hard for it, I'm feeling. Also with the hope card, I feel like this person promised you a lot, or this person finally made you realize that you could have the life that you wanted. You just need to work for it, or you just need to stand up for yourself and go and get it. I feel like a lot of you either have done your healing from this situation or have just kind of stopped talking to this person or got onto a better relationship with this person, and now you're thinking, actually, yeah, I can have better relationships in the future. Some of you aren't quite there yet, but you will see that soon. Then we have Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay, so some of you moved with this person. You moved house to be near this person. Some of you, it's prompted you to kind of change the way that you live. So change your lifestyle, redecorate your home to be more in line with what you want. Some of you, it's made you be very wary about who you live with as well, or who you entrust with a key to your house. I'm seeing someone like holding a key. So for some of you, this is really like a strong message about trust. I'm seeing the letter T. So T, especially Tyler, but T as a name, first name for someone in this connection. Tia as well as a name. Then we have Canonos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So for a lot of you, this was a romantic or intimate relationship at least. This person brought a lot of energy into your life. I'm seeing like increased vitality, increased enthusiasm for life. It's almost like this person comes into your life, you do things together, you become a little bit more confident or a little bit more energized, and suddenly you're making vision boards, or you're looking towards the future, or you're experiencing a lot of new things because this person is in your life and they make you feel more confident, or they make you feel stronger. For some of you also, this person kind of healed your relationship a little bit with the divine masculine, whether directly or indirectly, or they brought to you either a sexual / intimate relationship, a romantic relationship, or just the excitement that comes with flirtation after you hadn't had that for quite some time, or at a time when you needed that. That's what I'm getting. Then we've got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I feel like for most of you, if you have been moping or wanting this person back in your life, if they have moved on, please do take the message on board that this person wasn't meant to be in your life for very long. This person was only meant to come into your life for a brief period to teach you this lesson. Also, some of them helped you to move on from a previous relationship by giving you that kind of flirtation that you needed. So see that as a positive as well. But some of you, if you are still really hung up on this person, it is time to move on from them, is what the cards are saying, because they were only meant to be in your life for that certain period of time. Okay. Then we've got, you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So again, I get this feeling of being more confident and learning that you actually can go out and achieve what it is that you want to achieve in life because of what this person taught you, or because of the relationship that you have with this person. Kind of feeling more energized or more able to do things. Okay. Then we have birth, number 4, and 7 of Roses, the journey. Okay, so we'll read from the guidebook for these cards. This is the Akashic Tarot. So, group 4, Baith. Got quite a few Celtic symbols that I'm seeing so far, because we've got Kernanos and now this one. So, Baith. It says, the sun shines upon a plain in England, where stands an ancient henge in the distance and a grove of birch trees nearby. Upon many of the trees is carved the old Celtic Ogham letter Baith, which represents the birch tree and stands for birth. A beautiful woman walks forward carrying a basket while 2 children run happily toward her. With this card, it's time for a new start, perhaps an actual birth or at least a metaphorical one. An old phase is passing away and a new one begins. But even this new beginning has its roots in your deepest histories and your past lives. There may be some labour involved, but it's a labour that bears fruit. This card is associated with fertility, sensuality, and motherhood. There may be new energy in a romance, the family, or the home. You could be giving birth to a creative project too. Whatever it is, celebrate. Prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. And so a few things coming from this. Firstly, some of you may have had children with this person. Secondly, again, that kind of new energy feeling that I'm getting, and also the fertility feeling from the Kernanos card as well. This person brought about a new beginning for a lot of you, like a new phase of your life or a new understanding of who you really are. And then with the 7 of Roses, the journey really works well with the honeymoon card, because I think some of you went to new places with this person that you wouldn't have been able to do before. It says this card shows a time for a journey, a move, or a relocation. So again, a move, like I said, some of you moved house to be with this person. You may be taking your work or creative endeavours in a whole new direction, whether figuratively to a new industry or literally to a new city. However this journey occurs, it is sure to take you to new places and greater opportunities. Although it may require leaving something safe behind, this is not the time for staying safe in the harbour. It's time for finding and exploring new worlds. So get packed. Definitely a lot of you, this person introduced you to a new world in many ways, either a new country or culture, a new city, a new sphere of work, like a new field of work. Okay, then we have a black card, which are the Opfer or victim cards in this deck, and it's number 3, Schuld. Schuld is guilt or blame. Okay, so this may be referring to the subconscious issue that this person triggered or that brought you towards this person. There's a feeling of guilt or blame in your life that needs to be healed. Maybe this person brought that to your attention, that you often tend to blame yourself, or that you feel guilty for certain things that happened in your past and you keep going over them in your head when there's really no need to. So that's something that needs to be addressed. I'll just get you your last cards and then we'll do your charms and dice. Okay. For some of you, I'm now seeing engineering. So engineering has a meaning for some of you. So we've got number 19 from the Angels deck. Then at number 34, a leg up. The Hope card, I'm sure that was number 34. Oh no, number 43. Never mind. Number 43. And then we have Puistse, let go. And Dávej svou lásku sobě I druhým. Give your love to yourself and others. So let me just read what angel this is from the Angels deck, because I don't use this deck very often. It's quite new for me as well. Only got it a few weeks ago. So this is number 19, Angel of Grace. Unexpected help from above is always appreciated. And then with the next card as well, a leg up, I do feel as though this person introduced you to some new people or to some new place or to some, got you into some job somehow or helped you with the interview process or something. So a lot of you have some kind of experience or position or travel experiences to thank this person for in many ways. This person kind of gave you that little lift into the situation that you needed. Then we've got let go. So definitely with that release your ex card, this person either helped you to move on from a past connection or it's time to move on from this person now. Just however that resonates with you, take it how it resonates. And this person taught you to take care of yourself more and to love yourself more. Again, not to blame yourself so much. I think a lot of you were really quite harsh on yourself or quite down on yourself a lot until this person came along. And it might not even have been this person directly that made you feel this way. It might be that during the healing process you learn actually to love yourself more and to not let yourself your self-worth be determined by someone else's opinion or someone else's behavior. That's what I'm getting. So we'll get your charms and dice on top now, group 2. Just a disclaimer before I start shuffling, if you don't like the sound of the charms or if you have the volume turned up really loud, you might want to turn it down just while I shuffle them because they can be a little bit loud. So group 2, why did you meet this person? So let's see, we've got the letter E, R, and O, so that almost spells out Eros, the Greek and Roman god of love and beauty. So again, this kind of romantic feeling, passionate, intimate feeling from this connection, but also those could be initials, they could be place names, they could be words for you. Just take it how it resonates. I'm seeing immediately this little charm, the little bunny child, and the baby boy. So some of you do have children with this person, or children were an aspect here, or this person was very childish in some way. I'm seeing a mask here as well, so uncovering deception, or even kind of ripping the mask off your own self, you know, learning to be more of who you are. I'm seeing the kiss there. I do feel this was very flirtatious, or that there was a significant amount of romance or passion in this relationship. We've also got the Eiffel Tower, which is a romance symbol again for me. Also symbolizes France, so people who are from France or French-speaking countries, people with French names and surnames, or family history in French in France. You know, that's what I get from that charm, but it is a romance charm for me. We've got an angel feather there. This person directly or indirectly brought you closer to your angels. A lot of you really don't want to let go of this person, or were really struggling to let go of something or someone when this person came along and changed that for you. We've got the word dream. So maybe this person helped you to visit or to live in your dream country or city, or helped you to get into your dream job. We've got Leo. So for some of you, this person was a Leo or helped you to overcome issues with pride. Olive branch as well. Forgiveness. Forgive this person for what they've done, because they have actually taught you an important lesson along the way, whether they meant to or not. We've got the worry thread there, and we've also got Red Riding Hood representing the feminine, so that could be you or this person. Got the star, symbol of hope and faith. Red Riding Hood is also important because it makes me think of not straying from your path, you know, not allowing anyone to pull you off your path. Like the wolf tries to talk Red Riding Hood out of the path. Then we've got the spider's web, so this person did help you come unstuck from a situation where you felt stuck or trapped. We've got innocence, cuteness with the unicorn. It's also a Celtic symbol in many ways, because the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. And another Celtic symbol with the crow. So this has two meanings for me. Firstly, it's a symbol of the Celtic goddess Morrigan. So some of you work with Morrigan, or should look into working with Morrigan, because she's coming out for you in this reading, as well as Cernunnos and Vesta, or Hestia as she's known in Greek. And this is also a symbol of knowing something is going to happen before it actually does, like a kind of forewarning feeling. So I think a lot of you knew where this relationship was going before it even got there, if you see what I mean. So let's get your dice on top as well. Okay, and we're rolling the third set of dice, which is the mystery dice. They look like this. And we're rolling all 9 of them for you today, you guys. Wow, very lucky. So let's see what we get. Group 2. Group 2. Okay, interesting. Straight away the spider and the web. When you've got the spider's web. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, I'm just looking at the dice. So yeah, the spider and the web. The spider on its own makes me think of someone who's manipulative or tries to trap you in some way, but the web represents being trapped or caught. So I feel like in many ways this person helped you to move on from a situation where you felt stuck, or a situation where you were still embroiled in a previous connection with someone who was manipulative or toxic. That's what I'm seeing. This person helped you to work out what you really wanted, and helped you to talk as well. They really came into your life and coaxed you so that you were feeling more confident in yourself, or learned to stand up for yourself and speak up for what you needed. They helped you to laugh as well. It's kind of light-hearted energy that I get from this. They pulled you out of isolation. We've got this kind of house on the hill, house in the forest, isolated feeling. Also, they were meant to show up when they did. There's this kind of person coming out of the darkness here, this fated meeting. So definitely this person was meant to come into your life. You have had a past life with them at least once, because there's this resurrection feeling. They may be trying to come back into your life, and that's why the Release Your Ex card is coming up, and the Let Go card. Because when I get this zombie hand, I just think of someone coming back from the dead, you know, someone from the past trying to claw their way back in. And I really feel like you should not bring this person back into your life, because they've served their purpose in many ways. So release the urge to message them, or if they message you or get in touch with you, release the urge to respond or to get back involved with that person. And then the siren. So something happening loud and clear. I think there were many red flags about this person, maybe from the beginning, that you ignored, or this person taught you to understand what red flags were in relationships, what you should look out for in relationships in the future. But that's what I'm seeing, group 2. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope it was helpful, and that it's helped you understand why this person came into your life. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below and let me know how it resonated. I do try to reply to all the comments, and it really helps out the channel when you do these things. I'm so amazed that we got to 10,000 subscribers, and we're almost to 11,000 now. We're kind of pushing our way towards there, so really, really grateful to each and every one of you who is part of this lovely family. If you would like to help out the channel in any way, I have links in the description as to how you can do that, including my Patreon page, where you get access to exclusive content, you get to interact with me a bit more, just get to know me a little bit better. Of course, I've got my Instagram page, I've got a PayPal link for tips and donations for YouTube readings, and I also have a tarot and oracle wish list on Amazon, so if you'd like to give that a quick look over and see if there's anything that you'd like to get for the channel, that would be much appreciated. I also have an Etsy page linked in the description where I offer angel healing sessions and private readings as well, so if that's something that interests you, definitely go and check that out. But thank you so much for spending your time with me today, Group 2. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, take care. Hey there everyone, if you chose Group 3 with the chick in the stitch hat and the happy tarot, then this is your reading. So let's take a look at the cards and see what the lesson behind you meeting this person was, or why you met this person, what the reason was. Also, if you're new to my channel, please do stick around because we don't just do cards here, we do charms and dice as well, so make sure you stay and get your full reading. And I forgot to mention in the intro, but the channel does have Instagram now where I'll be posting daily cards and updates about the channel, so feel free to go and follow me. The link will be in the timestamps and in the description box. I'd love to see you over there. So Group 3, why did you meet this person? Okay, so we've got the King of Swords here, 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and 10 of Wands. So 2 10s and a lot of swords energy. So I feel a lot of air energy coming from this reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius may have some meaning for you in this connection. What I'm seeing is that this person taught you to speak up. There's like an issue here with communication and not just knowing what you think and what you want to say, but actually having the confidence and the conviction to say it. I feel like as well, this person brought a lot of stability to your life while they were in it. They brought a lot of fulfilling kind of possibly romantic, possibly friendship related, supportive energies. You may have had children with this person. This may have been quite a long-term relationship for you. But what I'm also seeing is that this person taught you to ask for help, or they taught you to understand when you've reached your limits stress-wise or emotionally, or, you know, even physically doing a job that's burdensome, or in a relationship that is just too much for you, that it's causing you to feel stressed or it's causing you to feel anxious. So this person taught you to speak up. They taught you to know when you need to ask for help or accept help, when to state your needs, and that there's no shame in doing that. And I feel like there's an issue here where this person directly or indirectly taught you that relationships have to be 50-50. They have to be balanced, because I think in many ways this one wasn't, and this person didn't pull their weight. So let's get some more cards. Okay, so we've got the golden path within here, and we have I am balance, which is incredible because I was just talking about relationships needing to be balanced. Then we have I am truth and forgiveness. So a lot of cards from this deck, so I'll just move these up so you can see them better. So the golden path within, this is all about being unsure, not knowing where to go or what to do in life, and turning within to get that answer. So maybe some of these people, for some of you, they may have been the catalyst for a spiritual awakening for you, or they taught you not to ask other people for advice, but to actually listen to yourself and what your own intuitive answer was to a question. Then we have I am balance and I am truth, and I feel like that goes so well with what I was just talking about. Firstly, about needing to have a balanced 50-50 relationship, and knowing how to speak your truth and that it's appropriate and that it's necessary. Stating your needs, saying what you need in a relationship, saying what you need in life, saying how you really feel, you know, and forgiveness as well. This person either helped you to forgive and move on from a past connection, may have been romantic, family, friendship, work, or you've learned to kind of work from a higher energy and therefore forgive this person, you know, you've learned to raise your vibration. I don't feel that all of you have fallen out with this person or that this person is no longer in your life for some of you. I just feel like there was an element of forgiveness that needed to happen in this relationship. Reason, number 15. Listen to advice, think clearly, intellect. And definitely whenever we get a swords card, especially a court card, you know, like the King or the Knight of Swords, I immediately think of reason and intelligence rather than feelings, you know, logic over emotion. So maybe this person taught you to be more logical, or taught you how to solve problems using reason, rather than always getting so emotionally attached to a situation. I feel like this person brought a lot of intelligent discussion to your life as well. So then we've got number 37. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so that you will always consider them. So maybe some of you manifested this person by trying to act as though you already had a partner, you know, that feeling of manifesting by really imagining that you're in that life. I'm seeing the Tower card in my mind for some reason. So for some of you, this person really shook up your life a lot, or really kind of changed your life in a massive way. Wow. Okay, a lot of cards here. So we've got a time for healing, balsamic moon. Confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. And surrender to the divine, full moon. Okay, so a few messages coming through here. Firstly, some of you are healing from this situation with this person, or did have to forgive this person for something. For some of you, this person did support you during your healing. So there's a couple of messages there just from that card. Also with the confidence thing, Leo is now coming through as an energy. So there may be a Leo in this situation as well, or someone who has Leo in an important sign in their chart. Sun, moon, rising, maybe Venus sign, maybe Mercury sign. But the confidence thing, it's like about learning to speak up, learning not to let people walk all over you all the time. And surrender to the divine as well. I think a lot of you are the kind of people who just push forward. You just keep going through hardship and accepting hardship and kind of battling through on your own without asking for help. And this person taught you just to surrender sometimes, and just to allow others to come in, or allow others to help you, allow others to support you and to know what you're going through. Because I think a lot of you actually are quite proud people, because we've got that Leo energy coming through. A lot of you don't want people to know when you're going through a difficult time, or you don't want to tell people that you're struggling or that you're suffering or you need help. And there's a lot here about accepting that you need help, or asking for help when you need it. Then we've got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, this person helped you to move on from a past connection. For some of you also, if you are still hung up on this person or wanting to be with them when they're not showing any real indication that they want that, then it's time to move on and to stop seeing this person as a romantic option, or to stop wanting this person back in your life, as difficult as that might be. That's what I'm getting. Okay, we've got quite a few cards that have jumped out here. We have Green Tarot, Supreme Protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, trust. Then we have Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Weird, because I just said the Mercury sign before then. And then Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So interesting, because we were talking about surrendering to the divine. But what I'm seeing here is that firstly, there was a lot to do with communication with this person. They did teach you to speak up, or you did have to speak up as a result of this person, and therefore became more comfortable or more experienced in doing that. Also, I'm seeing that through your relationship with this person, you learn to trust the divine more. You learn to trust that you would be protected and that you would be kept in a way from having difficult experiences again if you trusted the divine, and that what you needed would be brought your way, and that you would also come out of difficult situations feeling stronger or still being resilient. Okay, so then we've got Seven of Scrolls, Intricacies in Industry. Now this came out for another pile, but I'm also just going to pull one of these cards before I read from the guidebook for that card. Whoa, pull it back. you're getting so many cards, group 3. Ishchel, medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. So there's been a lot about healing in this reading. Irene, peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. And Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So many messages coming through. Firstly, the thing about healing. Moving on from this person or from a past connection, I feel like some of you, and this might be quite specific, so, you know, as always, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you, this person went behind your back and told people that you needed help or told people that you needed support in some way, and support came because of that, but you were quite angry with this person for doing that, or you kind of felt, why did that person tell other people about my struggles? But then actually you realised, no, that person was doing me a favour, so you forgave them. Like, that's an energy that I'm getting here. Also with this card, learning to trust that everything would work out okay, you know, putting your trust in the divine. And then with the Kali card, I think, again, releasing this person, allowing new people to come in. And this person may also have helped you to move on from a past connection as well. But if we go to this card now, said I would read from the guidebook, it says, work on a Renaissance cathedral has just begun. At first this building seems modest, but in time its grandeur will reach several stories high and across the centuries. But now piles of stones and rocks dot the scene. A mason bends, focusing intently on a plumb bob that hangs next to a partially built wall. This instrument helps him determine if the wall is straight and true. At a very basic level, this card could indicate building or renovating a home or business. This card also shows that you're on your way to greatness, but it requires attending to even the tiniest of particulars. Be diligent with the specifics in your strategy and pay considerable attention to detail and follow through. While you may have a long-term goal in mind, the small steps are what's important now. Even the most magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. It is only by heaping up the small that the great can be achieved. And so what I get from that card, and this is what I said in the other pile as well when this card came out, is that this person was part of a process in your life. So whatever lesson you've learned here was not just learned when this person was in your life and then it was over and done with. It's part of a bigger process, a bigger plan. And it might take your entire lifetime. It might even span across several lifetimes. So that's what I'm getting from that card. Wow. Then you've got a green card, which is Heilung or healing in German. Number 26, Vergebung, forgiveness. So you've got the forgiveness card twice, which is just incredible. So there's definitely a strong element of healing and forgiveness going on here. You've also got loads and loads of deities here coming out, loads and loads of kind of divine entities. Let's get you a few more cards and then we'll do your charms and dice, group 3. So, you've got number 30 here. Again, I get a really romantic feeling from this card. Then TikTok, number 30. Oh my goodness, number 30. That's come out twice. And then we have Uvědomsis svou moc a sílu. Become aware of your own power and strength. Poznej sebe sama. Recognize yourself or know yourself. Seber odvahu ke změně. Gather the strength or gather the bravery for change. Don't be afraid of change. And láska léčí všechny rány. Love heals all wounds. So you guys got a lot of these little cards. I'm just going to check which angel card that is that you got, number 30 there, because I don't use this deck very often and I've only had it a few weeks. Angel of Gratitude. We don't always notice the gifts of life. Be thankful for what you receive. Okay, so either this person taught you to be thankful and kind of count your blessings, or you're being told that even if this relationship was difficult in many ways or brought some trauma or difficult experience to you, there's still a lot to be grateful for here. The TikTok is interesting. Either this person was only meant to be in your life for a certain amount of time, or they kind of came into your life at just the right time. They definitely taught you to be more confident and to have more, what's the word? more trust in yourself and what you believe in and all of those things. They taught you to learn more about yourself and about your qualities. I feel like this is connected to me seeing the Tower card in my mind, that this person made you less afraid of changes that came into your life because you trusted the divine. You trusted that everything would work out okay, because if you'd been through this situation, then surely you could go through anything. And love heals all wounds. Again, that forgiveness feeling, that feeling of healing through love and compassion and through higher vibrational energies. So let's get your charms on top, group 3, and then we'll do your dice. Just a quick disclaimer, if you don't like the sound of the charms being shuffled, or if you have the volume turned up really loudly, I would recommend turning it down just while I shuffle them, because they can be a little bit loud sometimes. So group 3, why did you meet this person? So let's see what we have here. Got the letter P coming through, so that could be someone's name or surname, could be a place or a random word that comes to you. Don't worry if nothing comes, it might only be for a few people. We've got an angelic charm there, angel feather, and also the angel wings down here. So definitely this person brought you closer to the angelic realm, brought you closer to your angels. Got the spider's web, so this person helped to free you from a situation where you felt stuck or trapped, or became a catalyst in your life when things just weren't really moving forward very much for you. We've also got the feminine here, which could represent you, and this is Red Riding Hood. So this card is saying, this charm is saying, don't let anyone pull you off your right path. So this feeling of having strength in your convictions, having strength in your beliefs, having faith in what you know you need to do. Then we've got the ink bottle, and also this new musical symbol charm. So these are both symbols of creativity. This person boosted your creativity in some way or gave you inspiration for something. The content cat here, the cat that's got the cream. You are now living a more contented, unfulfilled life, or if you're not quite there yet, you soon will be as a result of this person and the choices that you made as a result of the experiences you had with this person. We've also got the perfume bottle, so attraction played a part here in many ways. Wintertime is important, maybe when you met this person or when their birthday is or something like that. We've got the divine masculine as well coming through here, so a lot of you, this is a masculine energy, which I was getting anyway. This person taught you not to put others on a pedestal, not to think of other people as perfect. We've got the toxic person or toxic situation charm here. So for some of you, this relationship just was toxic or just was, you know, not meant to work out. We have the kettle, so things that bubble away beneath the surface and then come to the boil, come to the forefront. I think this person kind of made you realize a lot of subconscious issues about yourself, or a lot of things that had been kind of, as I said, bubbling away underneath the surface of your life or underneath the surface of your psyche, and that we're just kind of building and getting bigger and bigger and needed that outlet. So that might be related to the creativity, it might be related to expressing your truth and kind of speaking about what you need and what you think and all of those things. We've got the movie camera. So for some of you, this person or you was interested in filmmaking, YouTube, photography, acting, those things. It's also a charm saying that you know that things are working out behind the scenes and you're just not aware of it yet. So again, this feeling of trusting heaven, you know, knowing that because you've asked for help, your angels or God are working behind the scenes, they're making things better for you, they're giving you an escape route or some kind of road out of a situation, but you just don't see it yet. So learning to trust things even when you can't quite see them yet. Knowing that the light at the end of the tunnel is there even if you don't see it at this moment. And then the muffin, taking care of yourself, indulgence, treating yourself as well. So we'll get your dice on top now, just to finish up. And we're using dice set number 6, but I've just noticed the letter L here, so I didn't see that before for some reason. It kind of blended in with the colours of that card, but we've not just got P now, we've got L as well. So, yep. dice set number 6, that is the Voyagers dice. They look like this. And we're rolling 7 of them for you today. Group 3. Okay. Okay, so for some of you there is a connection to Japan here, either through someone's name or surname, through travel, language, family history, maybe just an interest, but there is a connection to Japan in your relationship with this person. This person also brought out a new beginning for you in some way, and then there's this person here who's being assertive. So again, this feeling of kind of really standing up for yourself, stating what you need, not being afraid to speak up. The laser gun as well, I feel like knowing when a relationship has served its purpose or knowing when a situation is just no longer viable for you. This person brought a lot of abundance your way, whether you realized it at the time or not. They also brought you closer to your dream life. When I get this dice, I think of the city of your dreams. You know, the place that you just kind of imagine in your dream life. This person brought you closer to that through some way. They may have helped you to move forward in your career or to move to a different place, or they might have just made you more determined to get to that dream life. And then I've got the ladder as well, this feeling of like improvement or getting closer to a goal, or even like an escape route out of a difficult situation. But that's what I'm seeing as the lesson that this person taught you, or the reason why you met this person. So thank you so much for watching this group 3. I would love it if you would give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, please do also leave a comment below. Let me know how it resonated. I love reading your comments. I do try to reply to all of them, and all of these things really do help out the channel as well. As you can see, we've got to 10,000 subscribers. I can't believe it, and we're already getting close to 11,000 as well, which is just unbelievable. So thank you to all of you who've helped me on this journey and who've been a part of this lovely family. And I guess we're on the way to something bigger than 10k now, which I can't even comprehend. I'm not even thinking about it, but thank you to all of you who are a part of this journey. If you would like to help out the channel in any way, I have got links in the description as to how you can do that. I've got a Patreon page where I offer exclusive content and you can get to know me better, interact with me a little bit more, those kinds of things. I've got Instagram, of course. The description box has that link and it'll be in the timestamps as well. I've got a PayPal link for tips and donations for YouTube videos, and I've got an Amazon wishlist for tarot and oracle decks for anyone who wants to be as generous as Michelle was. Thank you so much to her again. I would love it if you would just give that a quick look over and see if there's anything that really catches your eye, if you'd like to get something for the channel. Also, I have an Etsy shop where I offer angel healing sessions and private readings, so if that's something that interests you, do check that out. All of the links are in the description, as I said before, but thank you so much for joining me today. Group 3, I really hope this was helpful for you and that it's helped give you some kind of insight and clarity into your relationship with this person. Have a lovely rest of your day, you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care.